Walmart came to us with this idea of making jobs back in the U.S., we were all over it.
The people of Manning are among the nicest and hardest working people I've seen in many years.
To bring stuff back into the United States, it's not just for my son or my daughter, it's for generations to come.
To go to the store and say, I made that product, to show their family, to show their kids, hey, that came down my line, I touched that product, that's important.
When I found out I got the job, it was like the 4th of July, just fireworks going off. I knew that I could be there to take care of my family now.
Being able to look over at your coworker and be proud that we're actually making these glasses here in America, it's providing a better quality of life for people.
You wouldn't think that big Walmart would care about little old me, but they did.
When I heard about a tire plant coming here, I saw my opportunity to be able to do something for my whole family. My family means the world to me.
I think the partnership between Mars and Walmart is one and the same, right? We grow together and we actually excel together.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Open Call. You made it. Yeah, you're here. I want to appreciate all of you for being here today, and we have so many guests viewing and tuning in today as well. Our suppliers viewing across YouTube, our e-commerce teams from Hoboken, New Jersey, all the way out to San Bruno, California are tuning in this morning. And of course, all of you across Bentonville watching at your desks and on your devices. Thank you. It's another great day. As I was driving in and watching everybody with your badges come in and saw the flags come up in the tent outside, I was like, it's here again, and I was really excited. As you will hear many of us say today, it really is a day that we all look forward to and have a lot of fun. So we're really glad that you're here. My name is Cindy Marsiglio, and I lead a team here at Walmart we call Merchandising Services. We are a group here that is dedicated to supporting our buyers and our suppliers drive their strategy and deliver on their strategy. And a big part of that strategy is our Investing in American Jobs effort. It's been about 5 years now. As you saw in that video, we have continued every year to look for new ways to reinvent our role at Walmart working through our supply chain. How do we continue to look for new ways to accelerate this resurgence in American manufacturing? And a big part of what we work on is find new product. You heard a lot about it yesterday, and that's what we are really convened here today to do. So thanks. I know you've traveled far. You are pretty much from every state in Puerto Rico. I saw this team here this morning. I was like, they're fired up. We have really enjoyed watching you guys. We've watched you on social media. We have really enjoyed your posts about traveling here and enjoyed preparing you. I especially like that one about the candy. I love that. I'll be over there in the Culinary Innovation Center this afternoon. I'll check you out. Yesterday, you checked in. You learned a little bit about our private brand sourcing team. That new expo that we hosted is a new addition this year. Did you like that for those of you who participated? Good. Karen and her team, it's another element of Walmart looking for private brands. What do you make? Where do you make it? Are you interested? It's a big driver of our strategy too, and we were happy to facilitate some additional connections around your buyer meetings today. You also checked in, you had a prep session where Austin, Corey, thank you. Do you guys give a hand for Austin and Corey if you attended that yesterday? You did a great job. Thank you. There were 2 one-hour sessions to field your questions and make sure that you make the most of your 30-minute sessions with your buyers today. Is Ray here? Yeah. Ray, where are you, Ray? Stand up. Let's give Ray a hand too. Ray? I watched Ray and I thought, I need to bring some energy tomorrow because Ray was in your seats last year as he shared with you, and we just appreciate you coming back and paying it forward and talking about your experience last year, how it wasn't a yes on the spot on, but how you are now across 3,000 Walmart shelves. So congratulations to you. Appreciate you. Really, it was great. And as I stood in the back, I heard the most important thing that you can't mess up tomorrow is the Walmart cheer. So let's bring Jason, George, and Scott back up. Get on your feet. Let's do it. Let me see it.
All right, y'all, make me proud now. My review is lying on it right now. Give me a W.
W.
Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me a squiggly. Give me an M. Give me an A. Give me an R. Give me a T. What's that spell?
Walmart.
Whose Walmart is it?
Walmart.
Who's number one? The customer always. Who?
Nice. Nice job. Scott, George, and Jason wake up every day reporting to this office, figuring out how to keep making progress towards that $250 billion commitment that Walmart has made. We don't do it alone. We need partners like you, and we're going to hear a little bit more about that this morning, okay? Now, the goals are simple. Accelerate growth in U.S. manufacturing, invest in our communities that we serve at Walmart, and build trust with our customer, right? And this hits all marks for us. We're pleased with our progress. You know, in 2013, when we set out, you create this glide path over 10 years. You go, how are we going to get there? What products make sense? We analyzed 1,300 categories across Walmart and methodically are working our way through that with our suppliers. And it's tough. And in fact, right at the midpoint here, I would say we're about 90% to our plan. So back in 2013, we thought, where are we going to be at 5 years? And we're really, really close. And that's great progress. I'm proud of that. You should be too. You play a big part of that. But we know we can do more, and we know we have more work to do. So continuing to engage with our suppliers, our government partners at all levels, state, federal, and local, and lots of stakeholders who are making this thing happen. We're large retail. We know we have big scale. We know we can uniquely position to help, but we don't do it by ourselves. So thanks for being a part of it. Okay? Yeah? Prompter went out. My prompter went out. Yeah, it's all right. So here's the deal. This all comes down to jobs. And as you heard Jason say yesterday, we believe that this initiative, when we're finished, could create as many as 1 million new American jobs, both within manufacturing. True. And I'll tell you, we continue to see factories expanded. I'm in them a lot. It's the best part of the job. From things you see up here, this is what it looks like in stores today, kayaks, grills, fans, bikes. It's not just our food and consumable business, right? We're a large grocer, and certainly that's a big part of it because it all creates the jobs that we're talking about. And in fact, what you see here at the front, Tony, you're going to tell us a little bit more about it, but right now in store across our chain, we're featuring hundreds of U.S.-made products. Our customers want to know what's made here. We're featuring it online, we're featuring it in the Walmart app, and it's working. It's working. Customers really do love this, and as you heard in the cheer, who's number one? Walmart. That's right. No, wrong. You were doing so well. That guy. But let me do this. Before I turn it over to some of our special guests, I'll be back this morning a little bit. You'll see a little more of me. But before we get into the meat of today's program, let me just give you a couple of key reminders that you're going to need, okay? Everyone can follow our progress today. Hashtag Walmart Open Call. You guys are already engaged. Everyone tuning in. So get involved. Let us know how your day goes. Post about your experience. It's great fun to watch. So everybody get on board with that. Ready? This afternoon, well, actually, they're going to do 2 of these. We have 2 things that we call Supplier Academies. My team also makes sure that we can help you with the administrative side of doing business with Walmart. It's not always easy. Getting a vendor number. How many of you have already gotten your vendor numbers with Walmart? Good, good, good. That was what our aim was. Through the registration process, through leading up to today, how do we go ahead and get you your vendor number, educate you about how to get your items started up online, and talk to you about the contracting process at Walmart. That's what that Supplier Academy is all about. We've convened those experts to help you with that. So around your buyer meetings, please plan to attend one of those sessions, okay? Lunch is on us. You saw a big tent out in front here in the parking lot. If you've got meetings over at our home and apparel building, we're also serving lunch over there. There's shuttles to bring you around between all of our campus facilities, okay? But please enjoy it. It's on us. It's great Arkansas barbecue, so it's not something you're going to want to miss. Round out your Northwest Arkansas experience, okay? Then this afternoon, we're adding a little fun to the afternoon, a new twist on a session we call Bring It. And about 6 of you, 6 of you, about 6, so 6 of you have agreed to pitch your product live here in our auditorium, and we're gonna crowdsource it, right? So everybody's gonna get in on a chance to play Walmart merchant and figure out if these products you think fit for the Walmart customer. So come and join us for Bring It. And then this afternoon, we'll meet back up together at a place called The Record. It's downtown Bentonville. It's just a couple of blocks from Sam Walton's very first Walmart, and we'll wrap up the day with a reception, listening to you and seeing how it went. Does that sound like a pretty fun day? Okay, good. Now, I want you to remember, and I heard it yesterday, so I know this isn't new to you, but there are many, many ways to work with Walmart, right? Online, across platforms, 1 store, 30 stores, 3,000 stores. Talk to your merchants today about your capacity and your opportunity. Austin, I love the things you went through yesterday. Tell your story. Know why you differentiate. How many of you went to visit a store last night? I knew you would raise your hands. I knew it. I know you're in them in your own communities, but I hope you stood right there and said, how do I fit? Why would I fit? What's different about me? What will best influence my buyer tomorrow in this short period of time? It really is our way to fast track you to the right decision makers in our company. It's a great point of entry, but it's not the entire thing. We don't typically buy products in 30 minutes, but this is the right way to get you to the best person with the most likely opportunity to educate you and maybe make a purchasing decision on your behalf. So talk about your product, use your time wisely, and have a lot of fun. I am certain that no matter what happens today, you will leave here having been better for having been here, okay? So enjoy your day, enjoy your morning, and thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug McMillan, President and CEO of Walmart. I just want to welcome you to this year's open call event and let you know how excited I am to have you with us. Investing in American jobs is a big part of Walmart's strategy. We want to surprise and delight customers with new and exciting products. The freshness and innovation you bring to Walmart is essential to helping us win with customers. American manufacturing is also a big part of how we're investing and supporting local communities. Walmart is committed to American renewal. We know that when we choose to sell products that have been made, assembled, or grown in the U.S., that has a direct effect on the communities we serve. We are out to be the most trusted retailer. Customers want to feel good about what they buy from us, knowing their food is grown by a local farmer or that the cooler they're buying was made in America makes customers feel proud to shop with us. It's also one of the many things that makes our associates proud to work at Walmart. And personally, I love that this event gives American entrepreneurs a place to shine. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations on making it this far, and good luck with your meetings.
We have a really special guest for you now, a man who pushes us every day to think differently about our initiative. He knows that at the heart of this is a buy local. It works anywhere in the world. Our CEO of Walmart US, Greg Foran. Greg, please come up. Thanks. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here today. Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a turnout. Cindy. What a fantastic job you are doing each and every day, keeping this alive and turning this into something which is a reality. So I just want to say thank you to you. You know, Doug unfortunately couldn't be here. He's in Singapore at a conference. But just to build on his comments about being the most trusted retailer and the importance of this event, it really is critical to us. So thank you for making the effort to be here, and to echo your comments, whatever happens today, it's going to be a great day. Let me sort of just share with you what's on my mind as I think about items in our business, and maybe take that theme and just play it out a little bit. And talk to you a little bit about items, about the role of a merchant, and then the importance of relationships. So sometimes you might think, what's it like for someone like me when I walk into a store and I'm thinking about Walmart? or I'm looking at what we're doing online and thinking about Walmart. Well, you know, one of the things that I do is I focus on something called an item. I don't spend a heck of a lot of time worrying too much about assortments and worrying about sight lines and adjacencies, because what I try and do is put myself in the place of a customer. And when you look at a customer, whether they're shopping online or they're shopping in a store, they actually focus on something called an item. And I get excited about items, and I hope you do too. I love this item, a mini pie. We sell it for 50 cents. Made in America. I can stand in stores and I see customers, they don't buy one of these items, they buy many of these items. In fact, as I go around, I was in stores yesterday in Florida, I can pick on a flavor. Apple happened to be the #1 flavor in this store I was in yesterday, and we were selling of this particular item 600 a week of that one flavor. Now, I ended up in Puerto Rico a couple of weeks ago, and I know that we've got a team from Puerto Rico here, so thank you. Big deal down on this island. We have really turned it on down there, both in terms of our stores and also our relationships with our suppliers, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But while I was down in Puerto Rico, I came across this item, but in a different flavour. It happened to be a pineapple mini pie. We only sell the pineapple flavour in Puerto Rico because the team in Puerto Rico said, you know, this is a flavour and a taste which is unique to us. So I'm going around the island there, touring with our team, and our associates are showing me that on the pineapple mini pie, they're selling 3,000 per store per week of that flavour. A small number times a big number is a really big number. And that's an important thing to remember about Walmart. When we get behind an item, some amazing things happen. And in fact, when you take the second component, which is the merchant mentality, and I hope that's something you take away from us today. You know, everyone in Walmart is a merchant. Sam Walton taught us that. His item was, of course, the moon pie. But we're all merchants. And when we get into an item, and Del Slonico, who leads our team down in Puerto Rico, when he gets into an item, he really gets into an item, you can achieve some pretty amazing things. So today, as you present your items, think about this story. And that leads me on to the third component. And let's just have a quick look at a video.
Pro de una compañía convertidora de papel higiénico. Llevamos 28 años en Puerto Rico y nos dedicamos a la conversión de papel higiénico, llámese servilleta, papel toalla, ¿verdad? Hacemos diferentes empaques, hacemos marcas privadas como nuestras propias marcas. Hemos estado los últimos 15 años en Morovis, lamentablemente por la situación del huracán María, que colapsó todas las facilidades. Ya estábamos en gestión de unas nuevas facilidades y tuvimos que aligerar todo el proceso para podernos reinstalar y poder comenzar nuevamente a producir en Puerto Rico, ¿verdad? Este próximo año, por las nuevas facilidades que tenemos, nos hemos expandido, estamos más cómodos, tenemos más capacidad de producción, ¿verdad? Por las nuevas maquinarias que tenemos, que nos permite quizás triplicar la producción que teníamos anteriormente. Nos hemos modernizado, si ustedes ven las facilidades anteriores a las de ahora, pues vamos a decir que es un cambio bien drástico, ¿verdad? Ha sido algo significativo. Nosotros le estamos fabricando a Walmart la marca Great Value y etiqueta negra, que es una marca genérica. Realmente el crecimiento en estos productos ha sido impactante. O sea, hemos proyectado con Walmart unos números y realmente pues, hemos sobrepasado las ventas. Nos da esa seguridad con un 15% en venta, que es significativo Si hablamos de dinero es de un poco más de $1 millón. Pues sí, Walmart nos da esa seguridad económica y ha sido importante. Walmart definitivamente para nosotros es muy importante. Entonces yo digo, entrar a Walmart es un privilegio. A nombre de Supplier Product agradecemos.
So unfortunately, Miguel couldn't be with us today, but if you think about what I've just been sharing with you, items, a merchant mentality, and then put in the importance of a relationship. Because things were sort of touch and go with Softex after the hurricane. Were they going to get up and get going again or not? But thanks to the relationship component here, what we've been able to do is give some security and surety. They've been able to invest $6.5 million worth of capital. There's 44 more jobs in the island. And the circle completes itself because we're back to selling great items. So with that, Cindy, I'll hand back to you. But as I mentioned, and as you mentioned, whatever happens today, you're going to have a great day. You'll learn something, and I look forward to seeing you around the corridors. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks. First, let me say, I see Blake here. Blake represents our merchants on the island in Puerto Rico. It is a privilege to continue to serve the island. So on behalf of all of our Walmart associates there, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing, and thanks for being here. It really is. And Greg, you said a small number times a big number is a big number. You know how many of those pies we're going to sell this year across the chain? 185 million mini pies, right? A lot. We want 200. I'll pass that on to Kina. I'll make sure she knows. It's a lot of mini pies. I will tell you that one thing that I have learned a lot over these last several years with this initiative, that we can do a lot at Walmart, but we're not alone. It really does take partnership across the retail industry, and partnership across government at all levels, federal level, state level, local, and it also takes leadership. We've got a great leader here for you next, who is certainly a friend to Walmart, certainly a passionate advocate for manufacturing, creation, expansion, and jobs here in Arkansas. You're back again. We keep crossing paths at factory openings, so please help me welcome our governor, Asa Hutchinson. Thank you for being here. Good to see you.
Well, thank you, Cindy, and thank you, Walmart, for hosting this. This is probably my third manufacturing summit here, and I'm so grateful to Walmart for having this initiative that creates jobs in the United States of America. But everything is local, whether it's politics or creating jobs, and we have so many different states that are represented here, and each of you want jobs and growth in your own area of the world. Now, I have a little parochial interest in Arkansas. I'm a little bit prejudiced toward this state, so I will talk a little bit about this, but I recognize how many states that we have here and how you're entrepreneurs, you are business people that want to create growth, you want to create opportunity in your particular geographic area of the world. I grew up not far from here. I grew up over in Gravett on a farm. My dad was a poultry farmer. He worked in a poultry plant part of the time, but there was a time in life that the farm wasn't doing too well, so he needed an outside job. And my dad, the closest outside job that he could find that really could help provide for his family was Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so he'd get up on Monday, he'd get over there to Tulsa, he'd work during the week, come home on the weekend. And that's not the design that we have for our communities. The design is that we have jobs close to us. And Walmart's initiative of returning manufacturing to the United States of America is important for families and individuals. And it's working. Just since I've been coming to this summit, we've had numerous occasions that we've had expansions in Arkansas of manufacturing facilities that's selling to Walmart. That's exciting to me. It's working. It's creating more jobs. And manufacturing is strong here in this state. Whenever you look at the fact that agriculture is our leading industry, tourism is our second leading industry, manufacturing has always been a foundation in Arkansas. In fact, we're the 6th leading state in the nation in terms of workforce engaged in manufacturing. That's a lot of our workforce with experience in manufacturing. We're one of the leading states in jobs created by foreign direct investment. We're bringing foreign jobs back here to Arkansas, to the United States of America, engaged in manufacturing. And so we've created 26 different career centers in Arkansas to help produce the skills that are needed in manufacturing. Now, Arkansas is one of those hidden secrets. Anybody from Texas here? Texas, a good contender. So I love your governor, Governor Abbott, and I was on a platform with him just a couple of weeks ago in Austin, and you know what governors do? We get on the platform, we brag about our states. And so Governor Abbott is there talking about Texas, how half of California is moving to Texas. All the jobs are coming there, the cities are growing. He went on and on and on, and then they turned to me and said, "What do you have to say, Governor?" So I looked at Governor Abbott and I said, "Look, we have a close partnership with Texas. We love Texas. In fact, 40% of the entering freshmen at the University of Arkansas come from Texas." And so there's a lot of hidden secrets here in the state of Arkansas. We have one of the leading counties in terms of steel production over on the Mississippi River. Soon we'll be number 2 in steel production. Aero defense. If you buy a Falcon jet anywhere in the world, you fly into Little Rock, Arkansas to pick it up. We have defense industry here. We have automobile manufacturing and the supply chain here. We're growing in manufacturing, we're very proud of it. We're proud of our education system. The fact that under my leadership, we put computer coding in every high school in Arkansas to help build technology companies. And as a result, Arkansas is recognized as leading the nation in computer science education, because that's the future to support manufacturing, to support technology, to support online services. That's what we want to offer here. I've got Mike Preston here. Mike, if you wouldn't mind standing up. He's my Director of Economic Development. And he's just like me, that he wants you to get a contract with Walmart. We want you to go back. We want you to go back to your state and grow your business in your state. And we want you to grow so much that you're going to need a second location here in Arkansas. And so when that happens, Mike's ready to help you. And so we're proud of the fact that you're here, you're thinking, you're building, you're creating the future that we want in the United States of America. It's jobs, it's entrepreneurship, it is growth right here that is important for our national security and our way of life, and so that our families and our dads can be close to home. Thank you all very much.
It really is, I can't overstate how much I enjoyed coming to a new factory expansion knowing you're going to be there. Because seeing the faces of new shifts added, new employees there, making product, coming off the line for us, seeing it a few months later on store shelves, and talking about how our partnerships together really make that happen is just it's not hard to find meaning in the work, right? Mike and his team, they were there yesterday for you at check-in. They're hosting our reception tonight. They are another layer of resources beyond what you're going to have here directly at Walmart, and every state has it. Every state has it. So tap into those resources around your capacity and around your growth as you plot your success plans forward. I will tell you too that we just finished a 50-state tour. So out in every state, just a few months ago, we made a point to get into our supplier factories, get into our state economic development events, and look at what's being made where, what else can you make for us. I was in a factory not too long ago. They made our great value, or they made playing cards, right? So the bicycle playing cards that you probably buy and then take them on vacation and you got to buy another one, and we love that. They had some capacity in their factory, and they were using it for distribution, they were using it for warehousing, and they looked around and said, we actually make a ton of other products for you, and found a way with some scale at Walmart, Corey, you were part of that deal, to add our great value cutlery. So forks, knives, and spoons are now being made right next door to playing cards. So suppliers are getting really creative all over this country. In fact, we have a little video to show you. Just take a look at that journey with us, okay?
Finally tonight here, Made in America is back. GT's factory and economic impact is expected to generate 5,000 jobs total.
Walmart plans to buy an additional $250 billion worth of American-made products by the year 2023.
Pompeian's success has led to wage increases, job creation, and investments in community projects.
They are well-paying jobs, and it's a great opportunity for us to grow and expand as a community.
Walmart, we've made a $250 billion commitment to buy more products that are U.S. made, U.S. assembled. And the only way we can do that is through partnering with great suppliers.
Wall Clipper in Sterling is working with Walmart on its American Jobs Initiative.
The Mars plant announced they are adding about 70 jobs.
Lifetime products picked by Walmart are their pledge to put more American-made goods on their shelves.
We've learned over time that the size and scale of Walmart can be used to make a positive difference.
Hollander is teaming up with Walmart to create 70 jobs and produce 500,000 additional mattress pads.
Redhead wine can be found on shelves at Walmarts in our area, but soon that'll expand to Ohio and then Michigan, and then who knows where.
I think the future is going to get even a little bit brighter.
Made in America, and we love it.
We do love it. We do love it. Who doesn't? It can be 30 jobs. It can be 3,000 jobs. They're adding up to that million. And over 5 years' time, hundreds of thousands of new jobs have been created. And why? To support the growth of our economy. We know that a healthy economy here in the U.S. is good for Walmart, good for all of us. The other thing that's driving it that makes me optimistic is that normalizing consumer sentiment. We study it here at Walmart. We talk to our customers a lot. And one of the individuals and leaders at our company responsible for talking to our customers every day, feeding that information back to us, and helping drive our business strategy here is our Chief Marketing Officer, Tony Rogers. So please welcome Tony to the stage. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Steve just leaned over to me and said, hey, this is going really well. Don't screw it up. It is great to be here with you. And before I get into my remarks, I just want to say thank you to everybody here in the room. Just thanks for what you're doing. Roger just did such a great job of articulating why this is so important to our communities. It's important to our families. It's important to us. And so, you know, what you're doing really matters. And so I just want to say thank you for that. So as Cindy said, we really do spend a lot of time listening to our customers. And one of the impressive stats that we see on this thing is 85% of our customers say that buying products that are made in America is important. And I can tell you, you know, you may have noticed there's a little bit of division in parts of the country right now. It's hard to find a number in research where 85% of Americans agree on anything. And so this is a big deal. And here's another stat. 30% of Americans say this is more important to them than it was 5 years ago when we started this initiative. So this is important, and it's getting more important to our customers. We wanted to know a little bit more about what was behind these numbers, so we issued a challenge to our customers to tell us in their own words why they feel like this is so important. And we had them send in little video clips, and we were actually really impressed by both the number of responses that we got and the intensity in the responses. So we picked out a few of them to show you. Take a look at some of these clips.
Buying American-made products is extremely important to me. I will choose an American-made product over an item made in a foreign country every time.
I buy American because it helps build and support local communities.
It opens up more opportunities for us to become self-sufficient.
I buy things made in the USA so that our economy could continue to grow.
The jobs that it creates for small town, the big cities, the money stays locally.
I'm doing my part to help to keep them, give them the ability to support their families.
I've seen many communities go under because some manufacturing left the community and haven't been able to recover.
And I always feel it's my part, the little part I could do to, pay back, to keep this great thing called America going.
I would love to encourage other businesses to come back to the United States and to create jobs for struggling American families.
So that is why I like to buy products that are made in the USA.
Pretty good. That's actually two things. Rarely do 85% agree on anything, and rarely do people sing their responses to our market research. But you can see the passion. People really give us two reasons why this is important to them. The first is they want to just help the economy. And the second is that they want to support American families. And those are the big two themes that come up. When it comes to the economy, I'm following an economist here, so I'll just really echo what you said, Roger. We're seeing the same thing in our data. All-time highs in consumer sentiment, unemployment rate below 4%. It's in my career, almost unprecedented in how positive the consumer is about things right now. The place where if there's any sort of crack in the armor, it's when you ask folks about how they feel about the future, they are less confident than they are about how things are right now. And so one of the things that they like about this concept of buying things that are made in America is that it's a way that they can help keep the positive momentum going that we have in our economy. Buying items that support American jobs makes them feel like they're investing in a brighter future for America. At the same time, customers know that when they buy local or they buy U.S. manufactured products, they're supporting American families, and that was that second key theme that I mentioned. Speaking of local, our customers, I'll tell you what, they're even more passionate about items that support families in their community than they are about the whole concept of supporting America. I think the governor did a great job. His comment was, everything is local. And boy, we really see it here with our customers. When you get to the ability to impact their local community, they're even more passionate. I had a personal experience here that I thought I'd share with you that happened for me recently. I'm a resident of Northwest Arkansas. I've been here for a long time, and I love it here. But I'm originally from Texas, and so I have a lot of Texas pride. And I was down in Austin. I was in stores down in Austin recently, and I saw this great display of Igloo coolers. And I felt such pride to see that sticker right on there in that cooler that said "Made in Texas." And, if there's any, I couldn't see if anyone else raised their hand. I think I might have been the only one that raised my hand. Okay, there's a couple of Texans. But you know what I'm talking about. You just feel this pride in where you're from. We heard, Roger, you talked about my home state of Georgia, and you heard the governor's pride in Arkansas. And so, making this thing land locally adds even more power to the Made in America story. I'll show you another slide here. There was an awesome event that happened, store 5823 in Dallas, just on Monday. Our associates and our customers got together with local elected officials and celebrated some of the open call participants from the North Texas area. And State Representative Morgan Meyer even issued a proclamation from the state honoring them. So how cool is that? So it's pretty good. So no matter where you're from, we all take pride in the products that support the families that are in our communities. People who put their blood, their sweat, their American ingenuity into building and growing great quality products. And people really just like all the folks that are here in this room. As for us in marketing, what's just as important to us is to make sure that that our customers know about all the great stuff that you're doing. And so it's about bringing your products to life in store, online, and our advertising. And the cool thing is our stores and our associates are really getting behind this thing. You know, you may know this, but our stores have more than 4,600 Facebook pages. Every store has their own Facebook page. And they are primed and ready to highlight the products that you guys make that support American jobs. And when our customers walk through our doors, they're seeing it come to life. From Memorial Day all the way through July 4th, we have big, bold signage, end caps, action alley, features, all throughout the store, bringing your products to life. And we're bringing that same level of excitement to Walmart.com and to the Walmart app. We have a digital shelf that features over 600 items that proudly support U.S. workers. And last, we have our seasonal tab. And this thing reaches over 50 million customers. It's a little old school. It's still a traditional paper tab, but it reaches 50 million customers. And so, you know, we really have a great mix of traditional, digital advertising, social media, PRs all over this, in-store, online, and all of it is aimed at getting our customers excited about your products, products that support the U.S. economy and products that support American families. So I hope you can tell we're pretty pumped about it. And let me just close by saying thank you again for your enthusiasm, your pride, the innovation that you've brought, moving this thing all across the United States. What you're doing really matters. It matters to our customers. It matters to us. And we're excited to be a part of your journey. Good luck with the rest of your day. Thanks. Thanks.
So you heard about how this impacts our communities firsthand all across the country, how it strengthens our economy, what our customer thinks about it. Steve, you'll be happy to know that these products featured in these campaigns are great seasonal products. They're up 30%. So they're selling. It just tells us that we can continue to find the new items, reshore, onshore, move production where it makes sense, and sell more of what's already sourced here. And all that creates that momentum that we continue to build. And it is happening. We've got more work to do, no doubt, but it's moments like these that help continue to build that momentum. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to hand this meeting over to our Chief Merchandising Officer. Steve, why don't you come up here? Steve Bratsby leads all of our merchants, all of our buyers here at Walmart US, and he is going to take us through how this supports our business strategy. Please.
So as you can imagine, there is a massive amount of work that goes into this program and pulling off a day like today and yesterday. So Cindy, Scott, George, Jason, these guys are doing an awesome job. Can we just recognize them real quick, please?
Thank you. Good job.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good. A lot of energy in this room. This is always a fun group to talk to. And, you know, I want to welcome you to what I think is the best day of the year at Walmart. You know, I really do love this event because it's a thrill to be able to talk to all of you and think about the items, Greg, that you mentioned earlier, that this group brings to us, and it's really something special. You know, it's innovations that our customers have been waiting for, items that make our lives better. And Tony, our brand promise, save money, live better, the items that this group says helps us actually deliver upon that. So it's really, really important for us. But, you know, our days at Walmart, we're jam-packed with meetings, right? I sit in meetings all day on our performance, our strategy, our vision, all these different things, and they're all really, really important. But I'll tell you, for me, it's really refreshing to take a day like today and spend time just on new and innovative products, right? And spend time with all of you, because what you do is you embody the hard work, the resourcefulness, the hope that this country was founded on. You represent fundamentally the pursuit of the American dream. Your energy, your passion, all the different things you bring, the conviction you bring to your product. What's most exciting to sit in these meetings is to listen to you and the conviction that you have behind your item and what you bring. You create jobs, and I can tell you for us, it's truly inspiring. So I'll just say thank you very much. And it's great to spend the time because you remind us of what's important about our jobs, and that's product, right? Fundamentally, what we do is we sell product. Customers want this product, they need this product, and it's why they come to our stores, because of what you guys do. You help us deliver on our brand promise. And what we're here to do today is to help you. to help you get your products in front of 145 million customers that visit us, our stores each week in our stores or online, okay? You help us expand our product line and get one more item on the shelf, right? That's what you guys are trying to do, is how do you get one more item? So we want to help you provide more jobs. We want to help fuel the optimism that you have, and we want to help you realize your dreams, just like Sam Walton did when he built Walmart into what it is today, okay? So to do that, that's ultimately about growth. It's about how we can leverage our expertise and our scale to help you grow. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. How to work with Walmart so you can grow and so we can win together. Now, it's not always easy. Cindy, you mentioned it earlier, right? We're a big company, right? There's going to be bumps in the road. But the most important thing for you to know is that Walmart is your partner and that we want you to succeed. In fact, we need you to succeed, because when you succeed, we succeed. And it's a partnership. And that partnership is really important to us. So let's take a minute, and I want to talk to you about our merchandising strategy and just give you some context. So when you go into your meetings, you're going to understand what's on the buyer's minds, how they think about things from what is our kind of broader merchandising strategic program. So there's 3 pillars to how we approach this. There's drive sales with our EDLP proposition, there's reset the cost structure, and there's accelerate omni-channel. And I'm going to talk about each one of those and just give you a little, make it relevant for you. Number 1, driving sales with EDLP. At Walmart, we don't compete on price, we win on price. Price is not something we're ever going to yield on for our customers. We think it's what we have to deliver for them. Now more than ever, customers expect greater value. And they have the power to compare prices every single day. So we're going to make it easy for them to choose Walmart, because when they choose Walmart, they're going to be choosing the best prices. And that's something that is so fundamental to our brand and how we go to market. So what does this mean for you, and how should you think about this? It means that we're going to have to work together to ensure that we are delivering the highest quality at the lowest prices, right? And I want to give you an example. We have a partner called Mecco Americana Grill, and it's a great example of what I'm talking about. They came to their first open call back in 2015. They pitched a portable charcoal grill for about just under $60. It was $59.88 was the price of the product. And they got a 100-store test for about 500 pieces of product, which is pretty good, right? They came back the next year with a pre-assembled version of basically the same product, and they got that product into 1,200 stores and 90,000 units. Pretty good, 90,000 units. Then they came back last year, and our buyer offered them some new ideas on how to grow this item to make it even bigger. Now, most suppliers would say, oh, I got 90,000 items, I'm feeling pretty good, you know, let's keep running my business. But that's not what they did. They listened to the feedback, they adapted their product, and they won. Our buyer, Brian Salmon, suggested that they do fun colors and add a couple features and get it to $50. And this is actually the product sitting right here, okay? This product, they made all those changes. This year, they're going to do 300,000 units at Walmart. So in 3 years, they went from 100 stores to more than 300,000 units in 3,000 stores, okay? That's growth and an unbelievable success story. Brian's here. Where's Brian Salmon? Brian, stand up. Brian is doing a great job. Partnering with his suppliers and teaching them how to grow at Walmart using his expertise. So thank you for what you're doing. I appreciate it, right? Next, I want to talk to you about reducing costs, right? So don't forget cake is a perfect example. It's a product of how we can improve quality. Here's actually the new product right here that I'm going to talk about. Right here, okay? How do you take costs out? How do you pass those savings on to the customer? It's a great story. Warren Brown attended Open Call last year, right? And he had a product, it's cake in a jar. It was a concept called Cake Love, right? He got a deal, worked closely with Walmart. We modified it a little bit, changed the recipe a little bit, lowered the cost a little bit. The product name was changed to Don't Forget Cake, and it's currently selling in more than 250 stores across the southern U.S. The great news is Warren's back this year. Where's Warren? He's here somewhere. Stand up, Warren. Warren's back this year, right? I hear you got a new product for us, right? So we're excited to see that. But all I want to say is thank you to you. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for listening and partnering and being willing to make changes to make us successful together. You've done a great job for us, so thank you very much. We appreciate you. The final priority in merchandising is about omni-channel, right? And we have really aggressive plans to serve customers in our stores, to serve customers online, and to serve customers in both. It's really important. That intersection of the two remains what we think is our unique advantage today and going into the future. So just like in the past, all the items we see today, we're going to list online, okay? Now, is anyone here selling us ice cream? Okay. I'm not sure I can sell your product online today, right? Someday we're gonna, but we can list it online. So there are a few accommodations we have to make for products that we can't necessarily sell online, but we're gonna try to get all of your products online. That's our intent, as fast as we can, because some products should start online. Some products should start in the store, and some are great for both today. And our job is to work with you to figure out how to do that. We're gonna help you navigate that to discuss how do we optimize our opportunity together. Okay? So that's an overview of our priorities in merchandising, and it's why we remain more committed than ever to U.S. manufacturing. You've heard all the data today, you've heard all the stories. The merchandising team is incredibly important. Why? Because it supports our strategy. It enables our business. It matters to our customers, as Tony just told you, and it fuels growth. It fuels your growth, it fuels our growth, and it fuels growth for the entire country. In fact, we're so committed to U.S. manufacturing that we've decided to get into the business ourselves. So today is a great day for Walmart, and it's also a great day for the great state of Indiana. Now, we have Charles Redfield, who runs our food business, and a special guest in Fort Wayne, Indiana, that's going to share some great news with all of you. So, Charles, are you out there?
Thanks, Steve. We're excited to be here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And with me today, I have the governor of the state of Indiana, Eric Holcomb. Governor, thanks for being here.
It's great to be with you, Charles.
I tell you what, we really appreciate the support you've given Walmart and what we're doing here over the years. And I tell you what, while I know you're very familiar with this, Governor, it's actually the first food processing plant we've done in the United States. So this is our inaugural venture into that. So we're excited about that. You know, it comes on Indiana's 2015 dairy strategy, where the state wanted to increase the volume of dairy processing within the state. Right. And we thought, you know, what better place to put a plant and have a Walmart plant work with the supply chain within Indiana and the dairies to create some efficiencies and pass those costs on to our customers. So that's why we're here. And out of this plant, we're going to produce high quality milk at really low prices for our customer. Now, we also know there's a lot of good things going on in the state of Indiana, and that's what I want to talk to you about a little bit, if that's okay. So. Sure. Today's a big day for us, but it's also a big day for Indiana, is it not?
It's a great day for Indiana. We're trailblazers as well. And so, as you referenced, that 2015 strategic plan, that dairy strategic plan led to 2016, the construction, which led to today. And so we've been hard at work trying to create a great economic environment for which companies like global leading corporations like Walmart, who are really setting the pace in terms of customer service and satisfaction. We want to be the place you look toward, and then to have the infrastructure in place to allow you to grow and for us to grow together, and plus that workforce. This is a match made in heaven.
That's fantastic. Let's talk about jobs, because we're really proud of that. You know, out of this facility, we're going to have nearly 200 Walmart associates working in this facility. There'll be another 100 through third parties, mainly transportation created. What's that mean for the state?
Well, it's another, you know, it's you planting your flag here and us proudly saluting all the work that you're doing and being part of that success. And so when I think of, you know, we're constantly trying to develop win-win relationships, but when I was traveling up here today, I was thinking this is a win-win-win-win-win. This is great for Walmart. This is a win for Walmart. This is a win for our area farmers. This is a win for Fort Wayne and really the region, the state of Indiana. It's a win for all those employees that have new opportunity, and then it's going to be a win collectively for all of us in which to spring off of. And so that synergy, the consumers, the ultimate winner in this all, getting those lower prices and high quality. This is what, Walmart has been a trailblazer since its inception. And as Sam Walton once said, things don't happen by one person.
That's right.
It's the team. And so for us to be able to partner with Walmart, this is a special partnership.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. We both like to win, do we not?
We do. It's better than the alternative.
That's exactly right. So let's talk about sourcing a little bit. I'm really proud of our team because we really are locally sourced out of this plant. The average distance of a farm in this plant, this dairy plant, is 140 miles. And in the dairy industry, that's close, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the dairy community in Indiana.
Well, that's fresh. Well, we're a proud... Look, agriculture is our calling card. We just recently, in 2016, celebrated our 200th birthday, our anniversary, our bicentennial.
Yeah, congratulations.
And we, from the very day one, we were forging out our future, and it was agriculture, which was our calling card. And so this is in our DNA. And this is what we know how to do, and we know how to look out to the future. We have leading agriculture. When you have a Purdue University in your backyard, like we do, who are looking out toward the horizon, are constantly looking at 2050, not 1950, we're improving every step of the way. So there is a little streak of competitive, we're a competitive lot. And so that only sets the bar higher and higher and higher, and that's what taking it to the next level is all about. And we've done that on this foundation of the agriculture sector. And so we arrive at days like today full of pride.
Yeah, I tell you what, we were talking about this a little bit earlier about winning, but winning in the future and how we want to get what the future looks like. It's so important,
right.
Isn't it?
Well, and it's taking what you do well today, adding the latest and greatest technology and innovation. And when you're like Walmart, a leader in the world in terms of technology and logistics and customer service and satisfaction, you can leave no stone unturned. You constantly have to be looking out what's next, and leading that effort. And that's why, again, I think we make such great partners.
Yeah. So the dairy industry is really important. How do you see Walmart fitting into that?
Hand in glove, 100%.
Good answer.
Yeah, and it happens to be true, right? Yeah. I mean, what you saw was when our strategic plan in 2015 was set forward, it was the dairy industry who was leading. And so milk and ice cream, everything that cheese, we have really rallied around how can we set the standard? And Walmart takes that same approach. And so again, in this specific endeavor, we just couldn't have two better partners.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate that partnership as well. One more question for you. So we were talking about looking forward just a few minutes ago. Tell us what's on your forward-looking agenda as it looks to economic growth and workforce development.
Yeah.
And how can Walmart help?
Days like today, continuing to grow. We want to make sure that you have the right environment to flourish and to grow, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can as things change in the future, that we're ahead of the curve and not behind it. And so you'll look to us to continue to be innovative as well. We want to operate at the speed of business, not in the typical speed of government. We've kind of set ourselves apart in that regard from much of the global competition, to be honest, but we are in the heart of the heartland, perfectly situated for distribution and logistics and technology. And so as we continue to add tech to every industry, we'll continue to look for ways to make sure that we're ahead of the curve in terms of your growth projections as well.
Yeah, we love that. We love that. I'll tell you what, Steve, we're excited to be here. I'll tell you what, we know you've got a meeting to close. The governor and I have a plant to open, and so we're off doing that. So, Steve, I'll throw it back to you.
Great. Thank you, Charles, and thank you, Governor. Really exciting news for us. Why did we share that with you? Not to give you a tutorial on the dairy industry, but to show you that, we're committed, right? And we're spending our money to make that commitment. And Greg, I appreciate your support and trust in us to make that commitment to go and build this business. It's going to make a big difference, not only for Walmart, but for the communities, and we're really, really proud of it. So it's a great example of partnership and innovation, and it's more this kind of thinking. This is what we want to do. We want to be bold, right? We want to take risks, right? We want you to bring us your best and be ready to adapt. And when you do that, we're going to grow. So as I said at the top, this is the best day of the year at Walmart because it's all about product. That's all we're going to talk about today. So what I thought I'd do is talk to you about some product and share some products. So I've asked a few buyers to come on up and join me to talk about some great items that they've bought in the past at Open Call and tell you a little bit about why they picked that item. So go ahead.
Hi, I'm Nevada Eford, and I buy ladies' accessories. Last year, we met a new supplier at Open Call Unwrapped, and they presented us this canvas tote. It's made in Massachusetts. The great thing about the item was not only the cost, but that we're able to print an American flag on the tote. The Walmart customer is very patriotic, but in apparel, we're very cognizant of what we put an American flag on. It has to be made in the United States. And in my particular area, handbags, backpacks, beach totes, all of manufacturing moved overseas several decades ago. So this is a great find for us from last year. So good luck today.
I'm Melinda Burkett, and I buy grill accessories in the lawn and garden department. Last year, during the open call event, I met a company named Thompson Brothers, and they had a very unique item to clean your grill with. It's called the Great Scrape Tool, which is a safer alternative to the traditional cleaning your grill with a traditional brush. We challenged that team during the meeting on updated packaging and also feature packaging that was up to Walmart standards. That team quickly came back to us, updated their packaging, also gave us a cost reduction. So this year, they're actually in over 2,000 stores. We're projected to sell over 100,000 units of this item, and we added 70 additional jobs.
Good job.
Thank you.
And that's a great item, by the way, guys. I bought one and use it every weekend, so I'll vouch for her. Great job. Hey, my name's Will Lone. I have the responsibility for bath tissue, paper towels, and facial tissue. And I want to talk about dude flushable wipes, right? Yeah, everybody's kind of chuckling. Try them. Don't tell your friends you try. Just try them. You'll enjoy them, I promise. So 2 years ago, we met with the supplier. And we didn't strike a deal that day, but what we did do is we had a really fruitful meeting, Steve. They had a great idea. What the feedback was is how do you drive some awareness, right? And then what does your manufacturing look like to support what we think the potential of this item is really gonna be? They came back, they did their homework, came back, met with us last year. They nailed it, right? They over-delivered. And what makes this supplier a really great fit for Walmart is they're laser focused on the customer, right? They're passionate about their product. Their passion was contagious. Right? And they're so open for continuous improvement, which is what drives success within the retail business. So we're super excited. 4,000 stores, starts shipping next week. Go look for it, $298. And we're honored to have Sean and his team supporting Walmart drive this product.
Good morning, I'm Mark Chikura, Salty Snacks buyer at Walmart, and I have with me the Just Poppin' legendary Chicago-style popcorn. We have 3 SKUs at Walmart, the Pleasy Cheese, the Crazy Caramel, and the Crazy Caramel Mix. And it retails for $278. And in the audience this morning is Dana Hall and her husband Jerome, the owners and founders of Just Poppin' Popcorn. And I met Dana and Jerome. I met them last year at this event in an open call buyer meeting. And during that meeting, Dana presented her item to me, and she was knowledgeable about the product, passionate. She had a great business plan, and she had an inspiring story about how she started her company, how she wanted to grow it for the vision for the future, and how she wanted to create jobs. She was curious about the popcorn business at Walmart. She asked me lots of questions. We had a great discussion, and she was flexible and listened, and she was willing to make changes in order to fit the Walmart strategy. So in that meeting, I made a commitment to buy her item, and in March of this year, we added it into the modular in Texas stores, and we're adding promotions, and over the course of the next year, we'll increase the modulars. So far, we've sold over 20,000 units. She's done a fantastic job. So for all the suppliers in the audience today, I really want to encourage you. Buyers are going to make commitments in the meetings today. So be passionate, be authentic, be willing to listen, and have fun, and good luck.
So I'm Josh Bidoff. I'm the buyer for Body Care. And this time last year, we met with a supplier called Stink Bug Deodorant. And I don't know if I can think of a better name for a deodorant brand. What really excited us about this product was three major things. The first was they're really on trend with what the consumer's looking for right now. This product is aluminum-free, glycol-free, and it's non-GMO verified. So that's really awesome. The second thing is they brought unique fragrances to the category, like this one, which is tea tree. And the third thing is they provided a great cost that allowed us to really go after a great retail value to the consumer to drive the business forward. We're really excited about how it's performed so far this year, and we can't wait to see the potential of the brand next year. Thanks.
Nice job. So hopefully you see kind of the energy that we have behind products and our belief in items at Walmart, because they really do make a difference, and we hope to be able to do some of those things with you this year. So let me just give you a little advice. For those of you who get a deal with Walmart today, first of all, congratulations, but remember what the buyers just told you. Just because you get a deal, still please listen, learn from us. There's an unbelievable deep level of merchandising expertise that you're gonna have available to you. Use it. Right? Ask questions, challenge them. For those of you who don't get a deal, I want you to stay positive, keep trying, recognize that hopefully you're leaving today, Cindy, as you said earlier, stronger, smarter, more engaged in your business than you've ever been. But whatever you do, please, please, please come back. Okay? Just because you didn't get a deal this year doesn't mean you won't get one next year. Many of these businesses build over time, and our commitment is to continue to have that relationship. So please, please, please come back. So let me close with good luck to all of you. I want you to have fun, right? We're going to try to grow your business today. U.S. manufacturing is in Walmart's DNA. It enables our business, it matters to our customers, and it really, really fuels our growth. So I hope you have a great time today. I hope you learn a lot, and I wish you all the absolute best of luck. Thank you very much.
I have a feeling that we can make a reasonably large contribution with our company to providing more jobs within our country as a whole. We believe that the merchandise can be made here in the United States, can be manufactured here in this country, and be as good or better than what others have been buying. We're going to look at everything we do before we place an order anywhere to see if it can first be done in this country with people who are our customers, who are buying from us every day. We should be doing it. It's what all retailers should be doing. Almost anything can be made by Americans in this country and can be done efficiently. Factory after factory, company after company. We're going to show some folks that it's the right thing, the fair thing, and that it will be good for Walmart, good for our customers' bottom line, and good for our country.